Good morning, y'all. So we are on day 8 of 30 days of the Hot Rack Shop. And today I'm just going to go over some of the apps that I use to run my business. That helps me save time, helps me kind of read what my business is doing, helps me increase conversions and all those things like that. So if you're interested, keep watching. If not, you know. So, some of these I don't have on my phone, so I'm just gonna go over them. So Canva is the app that I use, and I don't like using an app actually because it's kind of hard to edit on your phone. But the website that I use, I have the pro membership. So basically you have access to all these graphics and things. You can add in your own pictures, you can promote your sales, you can promote new arrivals, all those things like that. So a lot of people are pretty familiar with Canva, especially if you use social media for promotions and things like that, or emails, anything like that. So that's what I use to create my graphics. There's also an app that you can download called Fiverr if you want some better graphics. There are freelancers on there that you can work with that can create flyers for you. They're not that expensive, so if that's something that you want to do, the app is called Fiverr. It's Fiverr, and you can download that. I've used Fiverr before, not for flyers, but for other things. Of course, I have my email, but I don't have my email on my phone because storage. So I have, like I talked about before, a professional email is through Microsoft Office, and I pay for it through GoDaddy, but it's a Microsoft Office email inbox, and you can download the app on your phone, and all your emails will come straight to your app. The app that I use a lot for scheduling my content on Facebook and Instagram, is Planoly. So this is, let me show you what the app looks like. I hope this light don't mess it up. Let me see if y'all can see that. No, y'all. Oh yeah, see that white one up in the top, Planoly? That's the app that I use for all of my social media content. This is a terrible situation. Anyways, I can't show y'all, but anyways, oh, there you go. Okay, so this is what my Instagram feed looks like right now, but this is in the app, so it shows you a real live view of your Instagram feed, and that's everything that's scheduled. So all that has already posted, but you can see your unscheduled, so you can upload your photos and things like that, videos. They just updated it, so there's a feature on there where you can. I want to turn this light off. There's a feature on there where you can also do reels. So that's pretty much what the end. I'm trying so hard to make this work. Oh, you know what? Let's see. There you go. So yeah, so this is exactly how my Instagram feed looks right now. You can also plan out the content and then move it, like click it and move the pictures around to get it to look how you want it to look. So it's a very user-friendly app, and that's what the app looks like on your phone. It's right there. The next app that I have on my phone that I use a lot is my Shopify inbox. So if you go to my Shopify store, that red one right there, if you go to my Shopify store and you have a question about anything that is on the site, or you want to know about your order or something, and you hit the chat box, it's going to send a notification straight to my phone. Because of new privacy laws, you won't get a text message. It'll send you an email instead of texting your phone. But I will get a notification on my phone that you left a message. So for any customer that hits chat with us, that's where that comes to my phone. Another app that is really good is the Cost Margin app. Oh, that's the wrong one. The Cost Margin app. So this app is an app that can help you determine how much you should charge for an item. And you pretty much just input your price and how much you paid for it, and it's going to tell you what your markup is and what your margins are. So basically, let's say I sell something for $30 that I paid $10 for. So that would give me a 200% markup if I bought something for $10 and charged $30 for it, sold it for $30, and then I would have a 66% margin. So I use that a lot to determine like how I price my inventory and things like that. It helps when you're trying to make sure you're pricing correctly. And then you can kind of set your general standards on what you want to do as far as pricing. I have several apps on my Shopify store. So this is my Shopify app. I can get all the notifications. I pretty much can run my store from this app. So that green Shopify app. So I can pretty much run my whole store from here. I do use it sometimes, like after I take pictures. Especially if I took pictures with my phone, I'll typically just upload them from here instead of transferring them to my computer and then uploading them from online. Or if I get my pictures back from the photographer, I get a link to like a Google Drive and I'll just download them on my phone, go ahead and upload them to my Shopify store in my back end, and then also upload them to Planoly because I know eventually I'm going to use at least some of them for promotion. So I'll go ahead and do that. So these are all the apps that I have in my Shopify store. Some of these are paid and some of these are free. Some of my favorite ones are the back in stock alerts. So that's how when you go to a site and you click on something that's sold out and they say email me for notification, that's what that app is. So basically, once you put your email address in there or your phone number or whatever you do, as soon as the business owner stocks that item, like the app does the work for you. So you automatically get a notification that the item has been restocked. The customer privacy, that's something that Shopify made me download because it's kind of like the cookies situation. That's what that is. Delirious Profit. Delirious Profit is basically an analytical app. So basically, I can look at that app and see the entire value of my inventory that I currently have, either active or inactive on my site. I can also see how much of what category that I have. So I can look on there and see how many dresses I have and what their value are, what I paid for them, and then what my potential profit would be if I sold every single one of them. And the same thing with sets, anything like that I have on my site, anything that I have categorized, and then it'll have a section for uncategorized items. I can see what my best sellers are based on value. So if I had a jogger set or whatever and I sold 89 of them or something like that, it'll tell me, like, it'll rank it by how many I've sold and how much I sold them for, what type of profit I made based on what sold. So then you can kind of make buying decisions based on that information. The Frequently Bought Together, that's a really good app, especially if you go in there and make recommendations based on how you take your photos. So, like when you go shopping, if you see somebody with an entire outfit on, sometimes you want to buy the whole outfit because you like everything about the outfit. So if you have that app on your website, and let's say you do your style photo shoot and you have on a poncho and you have on a legging set or whatever, and you have on boots and you have on earrings, and you sell all those items, you can create a bundle for the customers to see as frequently bought together items. And you can also offer them a discount if they buy everything. So typically, the app can do suggestions automatically, but you can also go in and do manual suggestions. So more recently, I started doing the manual suggestions where I would go and do something like that. So I have some of my outfits that I wore like other items that I sell with it, and I would make a bundle, like these are frequently purchased together. If you buy both of these items, you get a 10% discount, or I think it's 10%, something like that. But you can control the percentage. So that helps a lot to kind of increase your cart values, because people are going to buy more than one thing if they see, one, that they get a discount, and two, that they can get a whole look, and a discount. So they pretty much buy it like that. And then also, if you sell something like, because when I think about myself, or when you think about yourself, you might have a lot of clothes, especially women. You might have a lot of clothes, but you might find yourself, everyday wear. You wearing the same outfits, not necessarily every day, but you have like outfits that are easy to grab, easy to put on, easy to wear. So you just grab those. A lot of people have those same outfits in different colors. So like my essential legging sets, people buy multiples of those. They buy the red one, the black one, the almond colored one. They might buy the olive green one, the dark red one, So it's like you can create that bundle to where, okay, well, if they buy 3 of these or 4 of these, then I'm going to get them a 10% discount. And they're going to buy 4, and 10% is taxes, you know what I'm saying? So people think like that. Like, that's how people shop a lot of times. They're going to buy multiples of the same item. Judge Me product reviews. That's a good app if you have Shopify. or if another, I don't know if another service, Shopify has like an app store, so you can download apps that go with your website. So Judge Me product reviews, when people purchase things, it's automatic. Like it saves that, and after a certain time frame, it'll send them a form, like a review to complete. Once they complete the form, then it automatically posts the review to my page. I do have the opportunity to review the post or the review, but it automatically posts it and it'll attach it to that item. So as long as that item is visible on your site, then other people can see reviews that have been left for that item. And it sends it for every single item that they purchase. And if I'm not mistaken, it'll send them another reminder if they don't leave a review or something like that. Klaviyo, that's what I use for my email marketing. So that's linked to my website, so then I can upload products automatically. QuickBooks Online is what I use to manage my books. And because it's connected to my Shopify site, it automatically keeps track of like my sell through and stuff like that. Before I had small business QuickBooks, and it didn't do all that. QuickBooks Online is more expensive, but it's more powerful. Like you can see your profit and loss statements and stuff like that every month. So yeah, and I haven't been in my QuickBooks, but yeah, that's what it does. Reconvert, upsell, and cross sell. So that's another app that works simultaneously with any actions that take place on your site. So basically you have control over doing certain things in the app, and then the app will do certain things automatically. So upselling is pretty much like if somebody adds something to cart and they purchase something, then the app will trigger to send them or to recommend another item for them to purchase, like a complimentary item, and then it will offer them a discount based on if they make the purchase or not. It will also give them a time frame, like if you don't purchase right now, you're going to lose out on this deal. So those are things that happen automatically without me doing anything. Like if I don't touch anything on my site, if I don't send no emails, nothing like that, the apps do all those things without me. And it's necessary because, like I said, I work a full-time job, so I can't be in my business, that way. And so all of these apps do something that help me work a full-time job and not have to work in my business double time, because I'm trying to make sure I'm posting on social media and all that stuff like that. Okay. So the last Shopify app that I have recently installed is Terms and Conditions Checkbox. So we all know that people do chargebacks, and as an e-commerce business, you definitely have to protect yourself in the best way you can, because when somebody does a chargeback, they automatically charge you. Like before they even start the investigation, the bank or whoever, I don't know who does it, but somebody automatically charges you, because I've had 2 chargebacks. And so what'll happen is they'll charge you whatever the cost of the order was, plus like a $25 fee for the chargeback. Once they complete the investigation, and Shopify will speak on your behalf when it comes to chargebacks. But once they complete the investigation, then they determine if they're going to give you your money back or not. If they give you your money back, they give you your money back. If not, then you just lose the money. The Terms and Condition app adds a checkbox to checkout. So before anybody can check out, before anybody can purchase anything on your site, they have to agree that they are making this purchase and they're the person making this purchase and things like that. So it's just an added layer of protection that I found out about around Black Friday, where people were saying, this is some way to help you protect yourself, because chargebacks, I guess, increase during the holiday season. And so those are the apps that I have on Shopify. And then the last app that I use a lot is InShot. So InShot is the app that I use to do all my editing for if I do videos, TikTok videos, and I just recycle everything. So if I post a video to TikTok, I'm going to post that same video to Instagram as a reel. I'm just not going to necessarily use it the same way. So I'm not going to post a video to TikTok. I might post a video to TikTok, let it have the TikTok logo and just let that run on TikTok. But then I'm going to use that same video and make it its own on Instagram. It's going to be the same as that video, but I don't want to post it with the TikTok logo, because it definitely does impact the reach that you get on Instagram. So InShot, if I make little clips, or if I, the videos where I'm speeding up and I'm kind of it's like I'm moving, whatever, any reels or any TikToks that you've seen from me, I edit all of those in an app called InShot. And that is this app in the top corner up there. That is an app called InShot. So yeah, other than that, that's all I use. I know it sounds like a lot, but a lot of the apps do the work on their own, especially anything that I showed you on my Shopify store. And then everything else I kind of just use on a consistent basis. So that is the video today. See you guys tomorrow for day 9.